grade 6 and 7 so he can go back in the other room and do his drugs. And I had questions to ask when I was a young child, and my father would never really ask me or answer me. He'd just blow me off. I'd be like, Dad, what's a blowjob? You know, and he'd say, just go on, son, just go on in the other room. So I had to figure this out for myself. So I grabbed some PCP piping, right? I didn't know. Nobody told me. I put it on the end of my penis, and I started to blow. Now, the results that I got at 7 were perfect. You know, my nuts swelled up really big, and I could shake them, and I could hear my nuts in there. Boop, 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 you know, it was kind of neat. It was exciting. I didn't get the tickle I was wanting, but I had a problem. I know it's embarrassing. I shouldn't be telling you this, but I feel a lot of love in this room. But for the 3 years after that, my penis would fart when I would urinate. Thank you. You know what I'm talking about, right, honey? You know, I'd be like, you know, and I couldn't talk to nobody. Now, if my father, like I said, I'm blaming my father for this, because if he would have told me, I said, Dad, what's a blowjob? If my father would have said, son, it's a girl gets down on her knees and she sucks your dick, I'd be like, well, that's great. So at 7 years old, I'd look around, I'd be like, well, I ain't got the proper tools right now. I'll just keep looking and waiting. This probably would never happen. You know what I mean? Being 40 is horrifying. I think my life's almost halfway over at least, but I got another butt cheek on the top of my head. Right? That's very good doing sexual acts. You know? Get down and get some real sex. Well, besides that, though, guys, come on. There's plenty of guys out here. You can give me a little backup, please. You know, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Don't women piss you off? I mean, seriously. Well, they piss me off because, you know, they always consider us hard up. This is what they call us. Tell me if you've heard this before. Ain't we fish in a barrel? What is this shit? Fish in a barrel? We that damn perverted? Have you ever tried to suck your own dick? I mean, it's sick, man. That's it. This guy's like, how does he know? I know how sick we get. And then you roll yourself up in a ball, and you get your pecker about this far away from your mouth, and you're like, am I really going to suck my own prick? You know? It goes to your head, and that was one of the first times when I wish I was a black guy, you know? But it's never going to happen. But, fish in a barrel, what I was saying, yeah, I go to these nightclubs, you know, and, I see, before I finish my drink, I see the same jerk-off walking around 3 times. Before I even finish my drink, you know, like, what's he doing? He's even checking me out, you know, they're so hard up, you know, which I like that, you know, it's kind of sexy, because I got a lot of sex going on. I mean, look at all this sex for sale. It's cheap. But, these women, they would sit there, I go watch them, I get underneath the table, you know, they didn't know I was there, and I listen to them talk, and they're like, you know, why don't you go get your belly ring on? You got your new belly ring out? Why don't you go shake it, get out there, and see what you can catch, you know? And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. This chick's like, no, that's my song. I'm gonna get out there and I'm gonna shake my belly. Now, a guy, when he sees us, he's sitting there drinking, got a couple of drinks, and just like a damn fish, this guy's like, he just squirms right over there, zeroes in on it, pops on that belly button, she's like, oh, we gotta fight her. Take him off. Oh, unemployed, lives at home with his mom. I don't want that. My name is Jimmy Jam. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night.